And you never reassured me. You just left me drown in doubt. Amara overhears Okechi on the phone one night. I don't know how much longer I can keep pretending everything is fine. She freezes in the hallway. Pretending about what? Amara sat on the edge of the bed, her fingers tracing the fading pattern on the duvet. Her mind replayed the words she had overheard the night before, words she was certain were never meant for her ears. Okechi, her husband of 5 years, had been on the phone in the sitting room. His voice was low, but the words in the small apartment carried sounds easily. She had been walking towards the kitchen when she heard him say, I don't know how much longer I can keep pretending everything is fine. The words landed like a stone in her chest. Pretending everything is fine? To whom was he speaking? Amara froze in the hallway, her throat dry, waiting for more. But he didn't explain. He listened, murmured something she couldn't catch, and then the call ended. She wanted to step out, to ask him directly, Okechi, what did you mean by that? But the fear of his answer kept her silent. Instead, she tiptoed back to the bedroom, her thoughts racing. By morning, her silence had hardened into distance. She moved about with mechanical politeness, answering his attempts at small talk with half smiles and short words. He noticed. Of course, Okechi always noticed. Amara, are you alright? He asked over breakfast. I'm fine, she replied too quickly. Her eyes never met his. He studied her, trying to read what she wouldn't say, but she kept her face a mask. He sighed, deciding not to push. That was the first mistake. 2 weeks slipped by like that. A steady invisible wall rose between them. Okechi came home later than usual, tired from work and weighed down by the pressure of a pending loan he hadn't told Amara about. He thought he was protecting her from worry. She thought he was avoiding her. At night, she lay beside him, staring into the dark, wondering if his heart had shifted away from her. He, meanwhile, stared at the ceiling, trying to think of a way to confess that their finances were in trouble, that he had been talking to his older cousin on the phone about how to manage the debt. Every time he opened his mouth to speak, her coldness stopped him. He mistook it for disinterest, even resentment, and so they both stayed silent. The breaking point came on a Sunday afternoon. They were driving back from a friend's wedding when Amara finally let the storm inside her spill out. Okechi, she said slowly, if you are tired of this marriage, just say it. Don't keep pretending. He jerked his head toward her. Confusion edged on his face. What are you talking about? I heard you, she snapped. That night, on the phone, you said you are tired of pretending everything is fine. What else could that mean if not us? For a moment, he was silent, stunned. Then his laugh came bitter, almost painful. So that is what this is all about. He shook his head. Amara, I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about the loan I have been struggling with. The stress has been eating me alive, and I didn't want to burden you. Her chest tightened. A loan? You should have told me. I tried. His voice rose with frustration. I tried. But every time I look at you, you are distant, cold. You never asked. You assumed the worst. And now, look where we are. Tears stung her eyes. And you never reassured me. You just left me drown in doubt. Their voices filled the car, sharp and heavy. By the time they reached home, neither of them spoke another word. The silence between them was no longer just a distance, it was a wound. Weeks turned into months. They lived in the same house, but the marriage was hollowed out. Conversations became rare, touches faded, laughter disappeared. What had once been a home now felt like two strangers coexisting under one roof. It wasn't the anger that destroyed them, it was the silence after the misunderstanding, the failure to untangle the knot when it was still small. Years later, when they spoke again, not as husband and wife, but as old friends, they admitted the same painful truths. It wasn't betrayal or lies, or even the loan that ended the marriage. It was a misunderstanding left unchecked, silence mistaken for indifference, love buried under fear of speaking plainly. And that was how Amara and Okechi lost what they once believed would last forever. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell, and stay tuned.